Greetings everyone, welcome back to yet another game commentary video with me, Kamzip. Today we're gonna chat about the Golden Horde. But before I proceed, please lean back and lay down and grab something to eat and drink or something to snack on, as I'm gonna chatter about this lovely game and share opinions and thoughts. So please lean back and just lend me your ears for a few minutes. It won't be long, and feel free to drop down in the comments box below any of your opinions and thoughts, and share your feedback if you have any of this game, because we're gonna talk about it. Nonetheless, before I continue, I want to also mention that this game is made in 2008, and I still hope that if the developers of Yowood can or still are productive, that they make a new game with elements of this game presented as well, or for example with the other game Ancient War of Sparta, which is a better version of than this game. I'm not trying to say that this is really bad. No, I'm just saying there's always a productive feedback points, which I'm gonna talk about here in this video, and that they should take it with them, because this game has a lot of missing parts that Ancient War of Sparta does have. So it could be cool, because Ancient War of Sparta is a really nice game as well, and I hope that Yowood will make a different kind of game, and hopefully we can play it and have fun, or someone else would, because these games are quite nice. Nonetheless, let's move on and chat about this video. We have already gone through the tutorial, which is really productive and informative about the basics of the game. Really great. Though it would be really nice if you had like Age of Mythology had, for example, that they have three different nations, and those three different nations have different ways to work and play as. Sure, in the campaign they told you a little bit, but some people really need some guidance through gaming. Not everyone is how should I say, quick read like learners. Let's say that. Let's put it nicely. Like, we're gonna not say intelligence, but because that sounds a bit harsh, but we're gonna say that everyone needs a little bit more guidance through the gameplay, and of course what faction can do what and what unique stuff they have and the sorts. So it could be really cool if they actually added that and just told us like, hey, the Mongols can pack up camps and all that, and that's their unique ability. Their armies are strong with archers because they can shoot from far range, and they're quick shooters, and that kind of stuff. And they're like great cavalry units and all that. That's kind of good stuff. Or for example, the Russians, they have great fortifications and great tanky like infantry, or that the Crusader has a great crossbowmen, but also a little bit of tanky infantry, but they're really slow in the swords. Like, that would be really nice in my opinion. That would be really quite good tutorials and more gameplay put up inside, but of course a little bit more development. Apart from that, the campaign is perfect. The only thing I find lacking is that I would like to have more in-depth and a little bit more story behind, if they could have. If not, just more missions, or how should I say, cutscenes and some voice acting with that, because Ancient War Sparta does have that, but this game, its campaign doesn't. Only in the beginning. It was really fun to see. The objectives were all differently, not just constantly annihilation or destroying the enemies. No, you had to spy in the beginning, for example, with the Russian campaign. With the Mongolian campaign, you even had to escort a cart, for example, or for example, with the Crusader campaign, you had to try to let two nations fight each other and all that. It was really cool. I enjoyed it at the fullest, and so did I see Culture Khan once again, which we have actually seen in Age of Empires 2, actually, in the Definitive Edition. They may have been inspired by Culture Khan, its story here in the Golden Horde, and got to develop it to a nice campaign inside that game. It was really lovely. So it was here. I'm not saying that they have stolen it. No, they have been inspired by it, for example, and done some more research and made it. Like, that's what Golden Horde could have done as well in 2008. But still, I'm not saying it's a bad thing that they have not done it. I'm just saying it's just my feedback, just a small notification to everyone over here who's watching the video and hearing me, of course. Apart from that, I want to notify that I find the, how should I say, voice acting really great. The graphics is also great. The campaign is just, as I said before, all good, and just a few plus points could have been better there. Sadly, there's no multiplayer which is functioning. I have seen perhaps in Game Ranger that they played it online. It's like a platform where you can play online games, just like similar a bit like Steam, because Steam gives you some chances to play games online via some platforms and sorts. But it would be really, really cool. Apart from that, I want to notify that it would be really cool if they would have, how should I say, how do you call it? How do you how do you call it? You like a tech tree, for example. That would be also cool that they had in Age of Empires as well. It would be really cool because Age of Mythology has it as well. But once again, that's just a Microsoft and sorts because other games have it as well. For example, what game could we even put as an example? Hunting Party. If I'm right, Hunting Party has it as well. I'm not sure, but I think they do have that as well. The Settlers has it as well. I think I'm not sure. I think so, but it would be really cool to see that as well because it will be really instructive for everyone. But that's just once again a plus. But nonetheless, let's also move on to give this game a scale of a score from 1 till 10. I will give it a big 8 because once again it has some eye candy and it pulls me. It has some kind of a magic that pulls me towards this game, and it's really nice. But this shall be it for now, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and agreed with me. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something regarding game together that is possible as well? Just write down comments box below or add me on Steam and we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys in my next video, and don't forget, if you have any feedback or comments and opinions and feedback you'd like to share, feel free to drop it down in the comments box below.